Finding the right partner is one of the most crucial steps for the continuation of species in almost every heterosexual organism on the planet. Unlike humans, more than 90% of the Aves species stay faithful to their mate once they find the right partner. Among the monogamous species, the Majestic albatross, the largest flying bird in the world, tops the chart as they rarely part away from their partners. However, a recent study found that these majestic birds separate when the ocean water warms up. For years, the researchers studied the albatross population of the Falkland Islands, and the research report was published in Proceedings of the Royal Society B. In the study, the scientists found that, when the waters did not exceed the average temperatures, the breakup rate of albatross remained below 4%, but when the temperatures rose, the divorce rate crossed more than 8% on the islands. The scientists stated that this was the first evidence that the environment, not just breeding failure, affects divorce in wild birds. The researchers found during warmer years, it's the female albatross that is mostly ditching their partners, even after having years of successful breeding. As the climate is rapidly changing because of humans' reckless activities, the stage for the continuation of species for birds is only worsening. Albatross is one of the longest living birds and are known to spend years soaring above the vast oceans in search of food and only return to land when the breeding instinct kicks in. Pairs that stay together for a longer period of time have the advantages of experience and better coordination to successfully raise the young ones. This stability is particularly important in a dynamic, marine environment, said Francesco Ventura, a conservation biologist at the University of Lisbon, Portugal. Usually, if the procreation fails in a couple, it's mostly the females that ditch their partners and find new ones. The researchers stated that with the changing climate, the breakup rate is only gonna worsen in the future. The team analyzed the research data gathered from 2004 to 2019 and the recordings of 424 females' 2,900 breeding attempts of the black-browed albatross of the Falkland Islands to see the effect of environmental changes on breeding. The pair raises a single chick every year. The likelihood of separation was 5 times more in pairs whose eggs didn't hatch or those whose chicks didn't survive than those who succeeded. The divorce rate was less than 1% in some years. And the rate rapidly increased when the water's average temperatures increased. In 2017, the divorce rate reached 7.7%. And it dropped down when the ocean's temperatures were dropped in 2018 and 2019, fueling the evidence that the temperature of the oceans correlates with the breeding behavior of albatross. The researchers stated that the birds may be taking longer than usual as warmer water means lesser nutrients, hence the birds are forced to stay longer out on the open ocean in search of food, delaying their return to their mates, and upset mates might be forced to choose new mates. If you imagine a population with a very low number of breeding pairs, this might have much more serious repercussions, Ventura said. Climate change will worsen the conditions for their survival and reproduction, scientists warned. Scientists found hurricanes getting stronger and more frequent, affecting the migratory species.